recording in progress. I gotta
Oh.
leave the meeting.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Episode 64. 64, the big 6-4 of the Nisto Bros podcast. Crazy
be
we've been
sick
doing
if I
it
was
that.
6'4". All right.
That would be kind of cool. I do wish I was like just one more inch.
Yeah, I'll
take
take
you
four.
from the belly and just give me a
Right.
height. Just expand. I'll go 6'2". I'd be nice at 6'2". 6'1's cool and all, but 6'2 sounds nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, ladies, I'm over 6 foot because I know that's a thing now. So, but yeah, episode 64, making movies, number 5. Gonna be interesting. I can tell already. This is gonna be an interesting one. All right.
Yeah, we continue with what we did on last Making Movies. It was new then. We randomized the genres. The first 3, we got to pick what genre we wanted to make the movie. But this time, last time, we randomized it. So go back, check out all the other movies we made, and then listen to these ones too.
Some bangers, honestly, in there.
No, yeah, seriously, someone hit us up to write an actual movie. We would do a tremendous job. We've shown great prowess. We have lots of concepts already. You could sign us to a multi-movie deal, and we have a lot of ideas rolling already. So
we're ready for it. Our DMs are open. We have a professional email as well if you want to,
share it out.
Mr.Bros@gmail.com. If you want to, make some movies, you know what I mean? We're here for it.
But nonetheless, that will be later in the episode. But we are going to kick it off how we always do with some birthdays, some on this days, and then we'll get to the good stuff.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, you'll go first.
I'll do 1 and 3. We got 3 birthdays, at least 3 birthdays. Noteworthies. I'm gonna pop some tags with this birthday. Happy birthday, Macklemore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop some no, I'm not gonna do it.
That's it. Only got $20.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had $20 in my pocket, honestly. But anyway, that's the college life. But happy birthday, Macklemore. I don't know his real name. So guessing his middle name is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try it. I feel like Macklemore could be like his last name.
Could be.
I think
I'm going to say his middle name is Mac.
Mac? Like Mac Miller?
Yeah. Or just like M-A-C-K.
Oh, you think it's like that? Oh, okay.
That's just a dumb guess. But obviously, he's best known, Thrift Shop and that other song. He hasn't came out with anything too recently. That other one.
How does that go? I was trying to think of other ones. I was gonna try and make some more puns.
Like the can't hold us. The can't hold us.
Oh, yeah, the ceiling can't hold us or something like that.
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
Ceiling can't hold us. And Macklemore then like raps on the verses.
I'm gonna look it up. I'll do the fact check. Before I pull up his name, I guess I'll guess his middle name is Patrick.
Patrick. Okay, that's good. He's kind of got like reddish hair, right? So maybe
I'm gonna go with Patrick. He's turning 37.
Oh.
His full name. You're not ready for this.
I'm not.
There's no Macklemore. There's no Mac. There's nothing even close. Okay.
Jeremy.
His name. No. I will give you 3 more guesses if you can guess this. Okay. Benjamin Hammond Haggerty.
Oh, wow. Duh.
Yeah, of course.
I actually was going to say that, but then I was like,
Yeah, I didn't want to show off my Macklemore knowledge. Yeah, Can't Hold Us with Ryan Lewis.
Yes.
He had a couple of songs with him, if I remember correctly. Oh, Thrift Shop was actually with him. Let's see. Glorious with Skylar Grey. I don't think I know that one. Let's see. I'm going to pull up. It's going to play in my headphones. Oh, this is loud. I don't know. Once I hear it, though, I could sing it a little bit. I want to remember how it goes. I don't want the ads, bro. I don't.
Oh, get out of here. Macklemore, happy birthday. Benjamin Hammond Haggerty. Mike's listening to it. No one else can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Which one are you listening to?
Return of the Can't Hold Us.
Oh yeah.
He's on a
got very
pirate ship.
fast.
What is he doing?
It's because there's no ceiling, so it can't hold him.
Now there's kangaroos.
Oh,
All right, 10 out of 10 would recommend this music video. Anyway,
okay.
back to the birthdays.
Next happy birthday goes to the greatest pitcher on the planet right now. Not even a debate.
Yeah,
Jacob deGrom.
Normally I would.
It's not a debate.
It's not.
He's doing
It's really not.
He's doing things that no pitcher has literally ever done ever. We're running out of words to use for him. He's driven in 2 more runs now than he's given up. 6 RBIs, 4 earned runs through 11 starts. Hopefully he's okay. MRI came back clean. He left the start early once again. He was playing catch already. I'm really hoping that the Mets training staff is not messing this up. But it is something
they're notorious for that, aren't they?
Prone to do. So I personally, I don't want to get too deep into it. I say, hey, let him rest a start or 2.
Honestly,
let him get all situated. We're fine. We're doing good. We're still in first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, you probably should. I mean, with the year he's having and just the year the Mets are having as a team, I mean, they're in first place by I think 5 games or something, maybe even more. So you can afford to have the best pitcher in baseball take a day or 2, or start or 2 rather. And he'll still probably win Cy Young and MVP. He should win an MVP, honestly.
They're chanting at Citi Field. So happy birthday to.
I feel like we guessed his name probably, but I don't remember it. I'm going Jacob Tyler.
Okay, I was gonna go Jacob Adam deGrom. I'm gonna go with Adam. Oh, I was close. Jacob Anthony deGrom is turning 33. Happy
and he's still
birthday.
Getting better.
Yeah, still getting better. And he is one who is episode 6'4". So there it is.
I picked a poor time to post something on my Instagram. This isn't a cheap plug, but my phone is blowing up because people are commenting and it's just I know crazy, right? I'm
Nisto Eats, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Nisto Eats, we're actually pre-recording. I'll get to it now. I'll jump the gun. Okay. We're pre-recording on Friday. So I haven't done Nisto Eats yet, but it will be posted when we're done with this.
Check it out if you haven't.
Do it. Happy birthday. Yeah, you could say late because he left way too early in his career. He would be much older now, but sticking with baseball, jump in the pond. It's not really jumping the pond. You're crossing a bridge, maybe going to the Bronx.
Yes.
Lou Gehrig, one of the greatest Yankees of all time. I think you could
greatest first baseman of all time.
Yeah, one of the best baseball players, really, of all time. Obviously, unfortunately, Lou Gehrig's disease named after him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what else do you say about someone that good?
I don't know. I just the MLB, I think they made a Lou Gehrig Day.
Oh, really? That's ago. Really nice.
I saw and then I saw a player share about how his parent or grandparent, like a current player, struggle with ALS, and it's really a tough disease, and it is. MLB is just trying to bring more awareness to it through remembering Lou Gehrig as well. So I think that's a double good cause. Obviously, like you said, not with us anymore, but happy birthday up in heaven to Lou. Maybe I'm feeling like Lou might be his middle name. I feel like they did weird stuff back then.
You know what? You might be right. You're on to something here.
I'm going to say Lou is his middle name, and that's my guess. Oh. I don't know what his first name is, but I'm going to Lou. Is he Louis? Oh, man.
I don't think so. I think it's Lou. Actually, maybe it is Louis. I'm sticking with Lou being his first name. Even though I actually am sold that it is his middle name. I'm gonna go with Benjamin for Macklemore.
Lou Benjamin.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. What do we do here?
We gotta hear it out. Let's hear this out.
His name is Henry Louis Yarig.
You
I don't.
did.
That's a
You did.
half point. It's got to
That's
be
a
a
half
half. It's
point.
not definitely
Because
not full.
you said Lou was his middle name. You didn't say
Yes,
Lewis. You
but I
did
did
say,
also
"Oh,
say
is
it
it
could be
Lewis?"
Lewis,
Could be.
but I didn't.
We'll give you a
confidently
half point.
Yeah.
We'll give you a half point. I think that's the closest we've gotten while doing it on the pod. I know one of us has gotten it IRL.
Yeah.
Can't remember the guy's name. It was the oh my goodness. It was the catcher for the Colorado Rockies.
I do remember that.
He had a
don't remember his name.
sweet mustache. I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot of his Wikipedia.
You must have. I don't know if we got time to find that out. Well, I'll if you want
read
me to talk about
this
the on this day.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and find this clown.
So on this day, a glorious Saturday, June 19th, 1981, very special, very, very special thing happened on 1981. The heaviest known orange, the fruit, was exhibited in Nelspruit, South Africa. Not very familiar with that region, but
yeah, I haven't been there yet.
This orange, well, I'm gonna do the calculation again, was 2.5 kilograms. This orange was, and that converts to 5.5 pounds. This was a ginormous orange. Like you think, oh, that's what I said at first. I said, oh, 5.5 pounds. That doesn't sound like that much. And then Mike said to me, it's an orange, man.
It's an orange. Is an orange.
That's I can't even imagine.
That's a small dumbbell. That's like when you're doing one of these on the treadmill or outside. It's 5 pounds. You could have been carrying an orange. You could have been carrying the heaviest orange. In the world of all time from 81.
Pretty crazy, and it was just on exhibit in South Africa for everyone to see. Oh, this is hey kids, we're going to see this world's heaviest orange today on June 19th. What a beautiful time. So that's what went down on this busy day. We got any success, Mike?
I can't, because you know what? I think it was so many phones ago. I can't find it, and he's not on the team anymore. I don't think.
Oh,
I'm going to keep searching here while you could talk about Nisto drinks, because Nisto Eats hasn't happened yet at time of recording. So you keep going, and I'm still here, still standing. Okay.
I will also. This will be after the pod. I'll check. I think I have a way. Like I can go to the game, like check what date the game was, and then like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't find it, but I'm almost positive I sent the picture to you. So what I'm going to do is go to our text. Absolutely. We're getting there.
Well, this week on Nisto Drinks, I tried a tea. I went back to the Tazo tea. I had some success with some other ones I tried. I thought they were very good. So I said, hey, let me go back to the well on that one. And I looked it up afterwards, which I was pretty poor on my research for this episode, because I was like, prickly pear cactus. That was the name of the tea. And I said, you can't eat a cactus, right? But I thought it was like prickly pear was like the one thing, and then cactus was a separate. I looked it up. Prickly pear cactus is like its own type of cactus. That's
interesting.
It's like its own kind of cactus. So the whole flavor was just, there was no necessarily pear part of it, from what I could gather. But it did kind of taste a little sweet like a pear does. And then the way left field thing that I brought up in the episode, I got like a bubble gum aftertaste, which I don't understand at all.
That's out of left
Where did
field
it come from?
Yeah.
Am I just way off on my taste buds? I have no idea.
Maybe they exploded.
Oh, taste buds about to explode. Go check out the merch store in the description of the bio.
As a
quick plug. For free shipping. Get a shirt.
What the
taste buds about to
Sorry, explode. I went through all of our photos and it's not here. Now I'm upset.
I'm upset. 50,000 on my. Okay. We're all over the place right now.
I came across some good gems on here, though. I gotta say,
sure there's a lot of gems in there.
Yeah. Wait, is this it? Nope, that's not it. I'm gonna keep looking. Don't you worry.
Okay. I don't have too much else to say about the drink, though. I am
Stretch it out.
all right.
I'm just kidding. If
We
you
got
wrap it
because
up, you wrap it
the
up.
other thing was like it did have sweet and sour notes, like it said on the little packaging. Um, but I was just so confused. I thought it sounded interesting that it would be like cactus,
Yeah,
like I didn't really know
that
what
would
that was,
definitely catch my eye too.
but it kind of it caught my eye, and then I wasn't really sure what to expect. And then when I didn't really think lined up with where I thought it was gonna be, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, of course. I would expect
Prickly.
prickliness. Yeah,
And
and like
I
hurt
wouldn't have
my.
expected a bubblegum aftertaste at all.
Yeah,
You know?
that's very strange. I can't
Yes.
find it. I'm very upset. I'll find out who this is.
Okay. And do
I
you have
remember he had a sweet mustache.
I remember the mustache as well.
And I'm almost positive he was a catcher.
I think so too. Do you have any do you want to give a little
Yeah, I gave a hint
Sinisto
last week.
eats?
I gave a little hint that it was a snack.
Well,
I mean at the time of posting, it's already going to be out.
right.
So essentially I could just announce what it is because
Right.
yeah, so I can announce what it is. It's a Pringle flavor. It's a brand new Pringle flavor that I saw in Publix, which is a grocery store. I guess primarily down south here. It is. It's not in front of me. I do remember it. It's rotisserie chicken flavored Pringles.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said. I saw it and I saw new written on it, rotisserie chicken Pringles, and I said, yes, please. And I actually believe the can is the color of my shirt. I can't see it from here, but it's kind of like this color, which you could
Like
get
reddish.
on the description and the bio in the store on the link in the bio somewhere.
Nisto ships for free shipping.
Yeah. Do it. Oh God. Let me try that one again. Do it. There it is. That's a little bit better.
Okay. Now I got myself looking. I'm not going to get into it.
Do you remember what year it was? Because then I can look up like the 2016 Rockies or something.
I think it was 2018.
Was it 18? Okay, let's see. 2018.
It could have been 2019 though.
Could have been.
Do we want to? I think it's already time to do Making movies.
I found him. Let me hold on because it doesn't say it on here. This was the guy.
This is the early climax to the episode before we even do our movies. This is the big
Tony Walters, Anthony John Walters. Where's the picture of his mustache? I don't care what he's doing right now. Where's the mustache?
Tony Walters mustache.
Oh, dude.
There it is.
Dude. Come on. You got to focus on this. I hope it's the same picture that we're looking at. Does he have a shirt that says something about a stash?
No, I just have like his like MLB like regular picture.
Dude. I gotta pull this up. Yeah, mustache. Tony Walters mustache. Here it is.
You never know what you're gonna get on the Nisto Bros podcast.
You really don't. Here he is. It's not really focusing on his face, but you know what? There he is. There's the GOAT.
There he is.
Anthony John Walters.
And he guessed it.
And I guessed it. So he's my guy, even though I forgot his name. It's still my guy.
Pretty crazy though.
Yeah, who's the inspo behind the Nisto Bros mustache movement, I think.
And also you get a Nisto Bros mustache shirt at the link in our description. Use code Nisto Ships for free shipping. Did you guys know that yet?
I don't know. You could also get stickers too if you like stickers.
Yeah, mustache stickers.
It's on the back of my laptop that I'm using. Can't really show them off.
Yes.
But get them.
Yes. Movie time, I believe.
Yeah, movies.
You want to go first?
Oh God, I don't really, but I guess I could. I'll go first. It's all right. You can always do rock, paper, scissors. Doesn't mean anything.
Is that what we do?
I don't really know. What do we do? I'll just go first. I'll go first. F it. I'll go first because I'm not happy with this one. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Hey.
Out of the gate, I'm not happy with the genre. I did what I could, but it's just not me. I'm not able to be my funny self and loud and out there self with this genre that I got.
Okay.
So again, what Austin said from the top, we go to this website. I can't remember. I can't give them credit. Sorry, that we randomize a movie and we will look at the genre, and that'll be our genre for our movie. So it could be, something slash something slash. So like 3 slashes, whatever. That was, I think, what we got last time.
Yeah.
This time I got 2. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
I have no idea where he's going with it. I don't even know what it is, but that's the thing. And we'll hear his movie out. We're going to stick with the 15-minute timer as well.
Yeah. I think once we'll set the scene. I'll tell a little bit, and then I'll get into it.
You ready?
Drama romance. What the is that?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to work with that?
Yeah, not your forte.
That's not my forte.
You could have maybe you could add like some little funny moments into there, something like that.
I have no idea, but I'm not happy about it. I've written a lengthy little script. Last time I was very more scripty here, but I got something here. I kind of like it. It's I'll say it off the top. It's not possible for the actors and actresses that I use. It's not possible, and you'll find out why. But,
okay. One other thing I was just thinking, maybe we'll talk about this more off cam. Maybe something.
Sorry,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Maybe we could do something in the future where it's like, how you do like random teams in Madden or NBA. Like you do 3. You want to pick one of them, and if you don't like any of them, you do a sudden death last one.
Yeah, I might want to do that. So, because if I get drama romance again, I'm off the show. I'm quitting.
Because it is like.
Because I remember when. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it's like a little hurtful to the show if one of us is not really digging the thing, and then we don't deliver the best movie we can. And that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to entertain you with some movies. But if it's a drama romance, like how much can you really play out a drama romance in your head?
And I think this would be maybe classified as a chick flick. I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I would also watch this, but it's not the top of the list for me.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get this timer started.
Yeah. What I said before when I went, what you normally do is name your characters. I've done that this time.
Okay, good.
I've done it this time. Excuse me.
Okay. Ready?
I'm not. I am, but I'm not, because my phone is linked with this. I'm just, people leave me alone. You can't hear me right now.
Get on the do not disturb.
I have it on do not disturb too.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's like kind of weird. Doesn't really work.
It's still going. Like I'm hearing the pings in my ear. It's annoying. All right.
No good.
Oh, fungal. Can I say that? I mean,
well, you did.
It's I already said it. It's a bad word, but it's not English, so I guess. All right. So I'm gonna. All right. I'll work with this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
All right. Drama, romance.
Yeah. So I went with 2 actors or an actor, actress. I didn't go with anybody else. If maybe as I'm going, the spur of the moment cameo comes in, but I went primarily 2.
Okay.
Before we get started here, I want to set the scene. It's taking place in New Orleans, okay, or New Orleans, as the locals will say, okay.
New Orleans, as the
New Orleans
plebeians would say.
So we're gonna have. Should I say the characters?
Yeah, say the actors.
Yeah, I'll say the characters' names first. So we got Marty and June. Marty is from New York, Gabagool, and June is from Chicago, and they're both now in New Orleans. Okay. Who those who the actor and actress is will be announced shortly.
Okay, I'm gonna hit start.
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay. Marty is Patrick Swayze. So
Nice.
it's not possible, and that's why. So get that out of the way because I know you were wondering. He's from New York. He moved to New Orleans after being fired from his job in New York. Okay. So a little background on Marty. And this goes along with Patrick Swayze too. He loves to dance and stay in shape. He was a very good looking man. And I won't get into that, but he was having a bad day and he went to go do some yoga at a nearby yoga gym dojo. What do they call them? Let me know. Studio? Because I think I call it a studio later. Anyway, spoiler alert. He normally likes to keep to himself. Not really. Yeah, he likes to keep to himself. And he doesn't want to show off because he's really good. Okay, he's really good. So he goes to the back of the room, and in walks Sandra Bullock, aka June. Okay. All right. So in walks June after a long day in the office. She works some, office finance job, gabagool type of thing. Okay.
From Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, Paisan. That's whatever. Anyway, she also doesn't want to be noticed really. So she kind of just goes into the middle to blend in. But okay. Marty saw June walk in and was like, damn. Okay.
That's a dime piece.
Right. Like prime Sandra Bullock. I mean, come on. For Patrick Swayze, hey, that's a beautiful couple, I gotta say. So
I say it myself too.
After class, Marty and June go there to their respective locker rooms. I'm assuming the yoga gym places have, a locker room you could change. Maybe you don't want to be in your yoga gear after getting all sweaty and whatnot. So Marty was trying to get changed quickly because he wanted to see June again. He wanted to be like, hey, bada bing,
Gabagool.
Yeah, gabagool. Let's go get some gabagool and some pasta fagioli, So he gets changed quick and he goes out and waits into the lobby. Again, I don't know if there's a freaking lobby in these yoga gym mats, whatever.
It's a nice yoga studio.
It's really nice in New Orleans. All right. So it's booming. It's nice. Okay. So he's waiting for June to come out. And June comes out and he approaches her, introduces himself and asks what she thought of class. June can't be bothered. She said it was good and tried to leave. Marty tried to stop her from leaving and asks if he could take her out sometime, but she was already out the door and didn't hear him.
Oh,
poor Marty. Because,
cold shoulder.
Sandra Bullock could definitely be that, like, I want to say this nicely, but that tough bitch, like,
oh yeah, I was gonna say standoffish.
Yeah, standoffish. That's good. That's a good one. She could be like that. Yeah. I'm thinking of her in The Blind Side. She's like very, to her point. Anyway, the next day, Marty sees June again at yoga. He approaches her again after class, and June says, "Sorry, I can't talk. I have to go." And she's out of here. And now Marty's getting upset, but he keeps trying. He keeps on trying because he likes her. Okay. After the next class, June asks. Now she's getting a little fed up with Marty. All right. She says, "Hey, why do you keep waiting for me after class?" It's kind of weird. She didn't say that part. I didn't add that. I ad-libbed. Marty replies with a question of his own. "I was wondering if I could take you out sometime." I feel like, he's in his nice leather. June rolls her eyes and she books it. She leaves. Very Sandra Bullock, standoffish. Okay. All right. How am I doing on time?
We are approaching the 10-minute mark.
Oh, shoot. Wait, 10 minutes left? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Because here's like a lot of the meat and the potatoes here. The next day, Marty is doing some grocery shopping. Okay. And he sees June there. They're both shopping at Publix. I don't know if Publix is the grocery store in New Orleans, but for the sake of my movie, it is. So they go and he sees her, and June turns the aisle and sees Marty and quickly turns around like, "I don't want him to see me. I'm I'm booking it. I think she would run like this. Okay.
Yeah.
She would run like that for the sake of the movie. With her cart. She's running with the cart like this. Okay. Eggs and everything all over the place. Okay. So Marty's now. Oh, hold on. I skipped the line here. Turns the aisle and sees Marty and quickly turns around. So, but Marty bumps into her anyway. Marty finds a way because he's Patrick Swayze. He finds a way. So now he's trying to impress her. Okay. Because he's like, you know what? The subtle approach maybe not working. Let me, shoot, let me pull up for 3 here. Okay.
Yeah.
So now he's trying to impress her, bumps into her, and he starts dancing in the aisle. Just dancing. Wow. Dancing right next to the Cocoa Krispies. All right. And she's unimpressed, but slightly amused. She's slightly amused. So we're getting somewhere. There's slight progress because it's like this guy, I'm trying to get my cereal and he's dancing over here with the box of, Captain Crunch. So June says, look, Baizan, if I go out with you one time.
Captain Crunch socks. I'm wearing Captain Crunch
Dude,
socks.
look at that. Unbelievable. Right,
sorry. I had to.
It's all right. 2 extra minutes on the clock. She says, look, if I go out with you one time, will you leave me alone? She comes out, says it. Marty says, if you don't want to see me again after one night, then so be it, and I'll let you go. But just know I will do anything and everything to make sure I impress you, Miss June. He calls her Miss June because he's polite. And June says, start by quitting to impress me, and walks away. She's a little strut. I feel like she would strut down Publix cereal aisle. Okay. So Marty now, the next night, somehow, in this all, they agreed in the next night dinner, whatever. I didn't write that. So deal. Marty picks her up like a good guy, picks her up, go to some fancy high place in New Orleans. I don't know places in New Orleans. So nice establishment. Yeah. What?
Don't they eat gumbo?
Yeah, they do eat gumbo. Maybe there's a high-end gumbo restaurant that they really like. Okay. And they're like, hey, New York, Chicago, let's have some gumbo. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep. So they go to the gumbo restaurant. Okay. They're having a good time at dinner. But at the end of the date, June explains that she doesn't think it's the time. The time's not right. Classic. I've heard that too many times. The time is just not right for her and Marty to continue. She's too distracted with work and doesn't see a future with Marty because he doesn't have a job. She hits him. She hits him deep because, like, hey, you unemployed gabagool, you goomba, get a job. So Marty's now distraught. Okay, but he doesn't take it as a total loss. See, he could have easily went down a dark path, but he didn't. He turns it into a positive, and he tries to think of how he can get a good job to now win her over. So he's going to leave her alone, but he's still going to be like, kind of creeping without creeping type of thing. So he comes up with a better solution than getting a job. He starts his own yoga studio, yoga dance studio type thing.
Nice.
He gets his own studio. He listens to June's wishes, doesn't try and pursue her. I don't know if I said that before when it cut out, but I'm just going to reiterate just where it might have happened. So respects her wishes, doesn't try and pursue her, and just wants to focus on the studio. That's what he's got to do, okay? So June gets word that there's a new studio in town, and she decides to check it out. Unbeknownst to her, doesn't know it's Marty's studio. I don't know what the name of Marty's studio is, but it's not going to be called Marty's Studio because then she'd be like, oh, hey, it's Marty. We'll call it. Well, I'm not even going to call it something. I'll think of it another time. So she walks in and sees Marty, who says, welcome to my yoga and dance studio. Confused, June says, your studio? I feel like that was pretty good.
That was very good.
Marty then explains that after their date, He was so upset. He wanted to better himself personally and professionally, to be a better man for himself and hopefully for June. What a sweet guy. June is now impressed. All right. She said, quit impressing me, you fool. But now she's impressed. All right. So let's see here. June's now impressed, and she goes through the class. She goes through the class with, Marty's Gabagool Gym. Okay. That's what it would be called. Marty's Gabagool Yoga Gym. Anyway. So now it's after class. This was like the last class of the night type of thing. So like Marty's locking up because, it's his precious, if you will.
Yeah.
I was cleaning up, getting ready to close after the last class. Everyone has left except for June. She comes out of the locker room looking scrumdiddlyumptious with a nice dress, maybe some nice pumps. No, she's got some nice dress heels on with her scrumdiddlyumptious dress. And Marty's like, hey, maybe not like that, but he's like, oh, I'm noticing you watching me, noticing you type of thing. Okay. So she comes out and she says, I'll take you up on that dance now. Oh,
so good.
Right. What? You gotta
hits you in the feels. Hits you right there.
Right there. The chase is paying off. Okay.
Yeah.
Marty puts on some slow dance music, and they start to begin to dance. I feel like this is how they would do it. Probably not like this. So they begin to dance, and the cameras just fade away of them dancing. In the end.
So
he gets the girl. He gets the girl. Of course, he had to get the girl, right?
He's got to get the girl, and that's a beautiful way to do it. He showed his self-improvement.
Yeah,
won her over, because I think you capture it really well there. Because like I think you didn't do as bad a job as you thought. I thought that was very good, because it really kept, because like obviously she was just kind of putting up that tough girl facade, like you were saying.
Yeah, she's from Chicago, Yeah.
Well, tough skin, and she was just like, what is this guy doing? But secretly, subliminally, he was winning her over step by step, little bit.
Yeah.
And then there was that final thing that he really did win her over, and now hopefully they can live out.
Yeah. Maybe there's a sequel. Who knows? Probably not. But the way I envisioned that like last scene of them dancing, I pictured it's Happy Gilmore when he's dancing on the ice with the girl.
Yes.
Like, it starts in close and it kind of just slowly zooms out and, fades up. And then just eventually just like it goes to the guy playing the piano or something like that.
Right.
And, it'll do something like that. It'll fade up into something and then, go to black and then the end.
Yeah. The stars or something.
Yeah. Maybe there's fireworks outside. It's maybe the 4th of July in New Orleans. Yeah, right? I thought so.
Yeah.
And I did it in under 15 minutes again. Unbelievable.
Yes. Very good. I think the planning out definitely helps with the,
the planning
not going
so helps
off the rails and stuff. All right, let's get into mine, because I know we had some of the technical difficulties. I don't know where exactly we are on the full time, but let's just go. I'm ready for it. I also don't know if I'm going to need the full 15, but we'll see how it goes.
I'll start my watch here.
You got it?
I'll just do the stopwatch instead of the timer. But yes,
okay.
I'm ready whenever you are. You let me know when to start it. You can paint the picture like I did.
My
first.
Genre, genre
get that.
Was animation family.
Oh Jesus! We really got the short end of the stick this time around.
We got it, and so the actual movie, which like it's not based on it at all, but it was Winnie the Pooh. It was Winnie the Pooh.
That's amazing.
Was the one that I got.
The drama romance I got I've never heard of, so I don't remember it.
Yeah,
that's amazing. So you got like a family kids show going here.
Yeah, and it's got to be animated, which I thought was like such a interesting twist. So I tried.
That is an interesting twist for us here.
Tried to go, a little creative with it. We'll see how we like it. So I am ready to go when you press go.
Ready?
Yes.
Action.
All right. So I kind of took like a little bit of like a fantasy route with it too, I'll say. It's fictional, obviously. It's animated. I wanted to try and showcase that as much as I could. So it's all going to focus on this one. Well, okay. The whole future aspect of it is that everybody in this town had like pretty much everyone has these superpowers. Now, it's not like the Avengers and everyone's like a superhero or anything like that. I was kind of thinking of it more like I don't know if you ever saw the movie Sky High. It was like
Classic.
Disney.
What a great, it was a great Disney movie.
Some people have super strength, some people can throw fire, some people can throw ice. It's nothing crazy. No one's like a super overpowered guy.
But they all have that one little niche, right?
They all have a little power. So
kind of like the Incredibles.
A little bit like the Incredibles too, but it's like the whole town. It's not like the Incredibles. They're all.
That's true. They're mixed with civilians.
They are the superheroes amongst.
Right.
But this is just
okay. But
town.
Yeah, Sky High is better.
Yeah. So. Sorry, dog barking. Okay. Sorry.
Is there a name for the town?
I did not have a name for the town, but I will talk about real quick. The movie is going to focus on this one family. Okay. And it's going to be 3 kids mostly. We have the daughter, Rebecca, aka Becca. I'm going to call her Becca throughout the movie. She's going to be it's all voice acting, right? Voice acted by Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, nice. All right.
Okay. And then she has 2 twin brothers.
Oh, no.
Craig and Peter. Voiced by Lil Yachty and Kevin Hart.
Jennifer Lawrence? What the
Okay. Right. Are you with me so far?
Barely.
Well, it's kind of a crazy town, stuff is weird. And people have powers and all that type of stuff. So the twin brothers, Craig and Peter, they're both shapeshifters. So they can they switch into animals. They do funny stuff. I'm thinking like Lil Yachty's got a funny voice. Kevin Hart, they all got funny voices. It's going to be that's a little bit of funny for the family, for the kids. They'll do some funny stuff. They'll shapeshift into dragons or, I'll do a little prank as a dog or something like that. And then Becca, she was born with no powers. And so it's a very difficult situation because, everyone at her school, everyone around her pretty much has that one thing, like you were saying, something special about them. And she doesn't have anything that's really setting her apart or any like all these people have these special powers. So she was pretty much just an ordinary regular girl, and her brothers were Craig and Peter are super integral in they're very supportive. She's going through school. They're middle school age. The brothers are a little bit older. I picture her 11, maybe they're 14.
Okay.
So that's kind of setting the stage. The parents are trying to be as supportive. I don't have names or anything for them. They're just there. The parents, they have powers, they don't know what happened. And they said they're trying to be as supportive, but it's hard because kids are mean, man.
Yeah.
So there's scenes, of her in school getting bullied because she didn't have any powers and stuff like that. People using their powers to take advantage of her, slam the locker on her, telekinesis, make her trip, something like that. They're not being very nice to Becca. Jennifer Lawrence feeling sad. But the 2 things that really bring her, one thing she really loves is art. She loves to draw. She likes to make stuff and, kind of draw the scenes around her. And then, like I said before, her brothers are super supportive and they're funny. They make her laugh. They do funny things at home. And they have a good time all together when she's home with her family, right?
Okay.
Some other one other thing I had thought of, she got some kids can camouflage into chairs or something like that, and they were pranking her like that. She was getting bullied straight up at school.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of setting the stage. that's kind of the first part of it. You go through a bunch of different scenes in the school of, her brother sticking up for her and sometimes, and then her being upset at home and just drawing by herself and stuff like that. And she's just feeling very discouraged. But then, so one day there were strange transmissions coming
Mm.
over the loudspeaker at the school. You know, like weird stuff.
Have that go again?
No, some weird stuff going on. And someone's like, oh, who's doing this? They all have like weird powers. Maybe someone's doing it. But
Right.
after like a few days of this going on, no one was like the culprit.
Mhm.
There's no one kid or anything that they could find who was doing this. So no one was really sure what to make of it. And Becca and Craig and Peter were talking about it. They were just hanging out at home after school. They were talking about it, like, yeah, we're not really sure. And then they were like doing one of their things. He turned into a squirrel and he was trying to chase the nut or something like that. And Becca said, oh, did you see that? She saw something in the air. She saw like some kind of something in the sky.
Mhm.
And she said, oh, did you see that? It moved by like super quick. And they're like, what are you talking? Like, oh, maybe now you found your power. Oh, maybe, huh? Like
Mm.
you're seeing things now, something that we can't see. Oh no. Giving her a little bit of a hard time. But she says, I don't know. Like I thought I saw something. Like maybe it has, there's weird noises. Something might be going on. I'm not really sure about it. So then the next morning, the mayor of the town is missing. And then instead of hijacking the transmit and going over the school speaker, aliens show up on all the TVs in the town with the mayor saying, we have your mayor.
That's awesome.
Or aliens. Everything is all animated. This is all animated in your head. It's a cartoon. It's silly. Stuff's going on. And so the aliens' motivation for coming from the planet. How am I doing on time?
You're approaching 8 minutes.
8 minutes in.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing fantastic. The aliens pretty much are saying like,
just past it.
We have come to your civilization or to your town, and we are trying to figure out how you guys have come to have all of these powers.
Mm-hmm.
We want to have these special powers and stuff like that because we think that it could help us in our civilization. So we're just asking for a little bit of cooperation. We're not really going to try to hurt you or anything. We just you're just trying to communicate this. And all the people of the town are like, what, you took our mayor hostage? What are you talking about? Like we're gonna, we're not gonna let you just walk all over us and take us for our powers. Like that's not what we want. Becca and her family are obviously very they're involved in this, and so Becca was kind of thinking she's the one who doesn't have any powers in this whole town. So she is kind of like, well, I have a very different, unique perspective on this whole thing of like what really truly makes people happy in this town besides having these powers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it isn't just the powers, it's all of the interaction between them. And she can see it, this is the whole heartwarming family aspect that I'm trying to get through in the movie, is that she comes to the realization, even though she's bullied, even though all these people are trying to take advantage of her and all those types of things throughout the movie, it's all about those family connections. So everyone she only like communicates this to her family. She was talking to them about this. There's this scene where she's saying, it doesn't matter about the powers. That's not like, the aliens are missing the point. They are not doing it. But then they all like overrule her and like, well, you don't know what it's like to have powers, and we need to fight for it. Okay, thank you. 10 minutes. We need to fight for it. So there's this I don't want to say big battle scene, like it's not huge, like all out, right? But there's a battle between like a bunch of the people from the town and the aliens. But the aliens have so many more people, or so many more
Aliens,
groups, if you will say, aliens. Yeah. And Peter ends up getting injured, Becca's brother, and she said, "I can't." Lil Yai's like, "Ah," or whatever. However he sounds. And so Becca said that she's had enough of this, and she goes to confront the leader of the aliens. She sets it up. It's going to be this big climactic thing. She's talking to her. No, don't go, Becca. The parents are telling her, no, I know you want to do this for Peter, but you can't. It's too dangerous. They've already, hurt him. Imagine what they'll do to you. You don't even have any powers. But she convinces them. She shows them that it's the power of family and sticking up for your brothers and sisters and the people who give you the power to be happy even in these situations when you're not the strongest. And that's what really brings prosperity to their civilization. And she says, aliens, take this advice. You don't need to take our powers. Just take this advice back to your homeland, and maybe you guys can prosper as well. That's all I got.
Nice.
That's so pretty much.
We don't even find out if she has a power.
She doesn't.
I thought it was going to be some secret, like she accidentally finds out her power.
Yes.
You did that in 12.
I contemplated that, minutes. But I wanted to go for the real. The power of family is what she finds and has. I wanted to really hit home on the family note of it. Little lame, huh?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. See, like I thought you were going a route where like when it was Peter that got hurt.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she had like healing power or something that, maybe she never knew about because nobody's been hurt around her. Maybe she had a healing power or I don't know. Damn, I was hoping she had a power.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a little upset.
Well, hey, that's why we talk it through. If the directors and the producers are listening to this, we can talk it more through. We can work through these ideas.
I mean, this is what the first like not great one that we've come up with, and this is the 5th time, so that's 10 total movies that we've done this for, and like this is the first one where I'm gonna tell you I'm not too happy with it.
All right. Hey.
I'm brutally honest. I wanted her to have power.
Yep.
But
wasn't in my vision.
It happens. You know what? Yeah. Maybe in those last 3 minutes that you didn't use, maybe there's 3 more minutes of something else that happens, more character development for her or something.
Yeah.
And how she can overcome and with no power. Maybe her power is to bring people together. It's not a power.
That's what I was
per
saying.
se. All right.
Yeah.
I'll see the big picture on it. I'm liking it. It's a good feel good. It's a feel good movie.
But maybe I see what you're saying though. I think that definitely could have been
I definitely wanted her to have a power. I really thought I was going to take that turn. I thought so. I was waiting for it.
It's like the double negative there or something like that. You thought the swerve was coming, and no, I just kept it.
The swerve there was no swerve.
Exactly.
You kept me on my toes though, kept me at the edge of my seat, which I was, that's what you want, right? So
Lil Yachty, Kevin Hart, J Law.
What a combination.
Yeah. So there it is. Making Movies number 5. We'll be back with Making Movies number 6 another day in the future. Yeah. Next week,
I think that'll be when we implement the Madden rule, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I get romance drama again, I'm not going to be happy.
And next week, I believe, is when we are going to be taking a look at the Stanley Cup Finals. Is that true? Is it already coming up that soon?
Let me check my calendar here.
because we don't have anything in the dock, but I know
Yeah.
that's like when we started to plan things out for.
Let's see here.
A lot of things are
Next
coming
month,
up. Stanley
I
Cup,
think that
NBA Finals,
I know we
MLB
discussed
All-Star
it.
Game. Lots of big sports events that we want to talk about are coming up and give our 2 cents on.
Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, so Game 7, if necessary, for the Islanders Lightning is that Friday before.
Yeah, so we would be able to
and a Game 7, if needed, for the other series, the Canadians and Golden Knights, would be that Saturday. So, I mean, barring there's a Game 7 in that series, we'll be able to talk. We would have our matchup. But either way, yeah, I think that was it. Unfortunately, we didn't write it down, but we were planning. I believe this is the 3 weeks in a row where it's heavy sports coming in heavy on the sports. So apologize to the not sports people, but at the same time, I'm not sorry.
And one of the things we might be talking about, again, a few weeks in advance here, MLB All-Star Game Home Run Derby coming up. Little post of the week from at MLB.
Yeah, that was a good segue. That was nice. It's like we've done this before.
Yeah. They actually just announced today on this Friday that Shohei Ohtani is going to be the first competitor in the Home Run Derby.
Yeah, and we're not sure if it's the first pitcher ever. We think it is, but we're not sure if what they were doing back in the days of like Babe Ruth. Did they even have the home run derby? I don't even know. I don't think they did. But yeah, I want to know what the MLB has against Madison Bumgarner, because Madison Bumgarner wanted to be in the home run derby for it's been 5 years straight now, maybe not 5, 3-ish years or so, give or take.
Yeah.
And they said no. He throws a no-hitter in a shortened game because of this doubleheader BS rule, and they're like, no, it's not a no-hitter. What did Mad Bum do to you, MLB? I need answers.
I don't know.
As Mad Bum's unofficial agent, I need answers. I'm not his agent, but I feel like I am. I'm a big supporter of Mad Bum. And
it would be cool that I feel like the NBA and now the NFL even has some more of skill and fun things. MLB has only got the home run derby. Maybe add something in for the pitchers, add something in for base running, fielding, home run, steal, robbing competition. I don't know. This is just things off the top of my head.
I think there should be almost like a skills competition like the NHL has, and I think the NBA also has something similar to that. Where everyone can show off their skills, and if they don't want to do that, whatever. But I think right now, there could be there's enough pitchers where you can have a mini bracket for just pitchers.
Yeah,
Ohtani, Mad Bum, Scherzer can hit. DeGrom obviously can hit. Dude, do something, but I would like to see a little bit of a skills competition. Maybe, some speedster guys, get to run the bases, do not the 40 mile. Could you imagine 40-yard dash, but maybe run around the bases.
Do a marathon and a half, 40 miles.
Who can run around the bases the fastest?
Yeah, no, that would definitely be fun.
That'd be kind of cool. And then, some other things. So MLB, where our, services are available. As long as I get answers about
MLB, all the things. Hit us up. Somebody do it. Pretty cool. Shohei Ohtani. Check out the post of the week if you're listening.
I'm going to say it. He's going to win.
You think so?
I don't even know who else is in it. I think he's going to win.
It's only the first one. I think it's a good bet too. I think he definitely has a good shot. I think he's third in the league in home runs. He's already almost at 20. Yeah.
And we talked about this off camera, and it's just how are the Angels bad? You have Shohei Ohtani. I can't say his name. Shohei Ohtani, who's a pitcher, outfield, DH, can literally do everything. You have Mike Trout, who is the baseball player of all baseball players. You have Anthony Rendon, who is just, he's a god to me.
Yep.
And then you have You gotta build around these guys. I mean, come on. You can't have Dexter Fowler out of his prime in your outfield as well. And somebody else I mentioned before, I can't remember. Oh, Juan Lagares. Yeah, Justin Upton. Like, come on. Build around these guys. You look at these three superstars. They're three superstars. They should be a better team than they are.
Yep.
That's my TED talk about the Angels.
Low rant there. Get better, Angels. That's what the whole MLB is rooting for. We want to see Mike Trout. We want to see Shohei Ohtani in the playoffs. Make it more exciting. Make it more exciting.
A game 7. Shinsuke Nakamura Ohtani on the mound and hit.
Yep.
And field and coach and play by play. Like, I'm sure he could do all of that. He's Bat Boy. I can't say his name for the life of me, his first name, but he could do everything.
Yes, he can.
How do you say it again? Shohei?
Shohei.
Oh, I said it correctly that time.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I want to keep saying it wrong. I think that's my gimmick.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to keep saying it's wrong. Unbelievable. Mojo Jojo. Unbelievable. Off my rocker.
All right. I think we're about ready to wrap this up. Some jokes. What do you call the wife of a hippie?
A wife of a hippie.
Yep, I'm coming out fast.
That's got to be some. It's not a hippie. It's got to be the body part hip. I don't know. I'll just say
Mississippi.
Oh, stupid. Oh, so that's not where I was. I'm thinking you're talking about your hip here, and you said Mississippi. Okay. All right. So Mississippi. So I went a different route here. I actually wrote a poem.
Okay, great.
I wrote this. Okay.
Original Mike Nistico work.
I didn't actually. I dig. You dig. We dig. He digs. She digs. They dig. It's not a beautiful poem, but it is very deep.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You definitely got down there. You definitely got down.
I'm upset with myself when I said you dig. I didn't go you dig. But missed opportunity. After I saw once I hit I think it was he digs, I thought, oh man, I totally should have done you dig. But anyway,
you could have ended it with you dig.
I guess I could have, but the moment's passed. It's very deep.
Very, very.
Stanley Cup episode 65 next week.
Yep.
It's gonna be 2 teams we're not sure of. It's either the Golden Knights or the Canadiens, Montreal. Winner of that will face the winner of the Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders. Whoa. You know what? Let's do it right now. Who do you got? Since we're talking about it next week.
I'm pretty sure we did it last week.
Did we?
We might have done it off camera, but we talked about it briefly. I remember saying the series are now underway, but I said Canadiens, Tampa Bay.
You did. You know what?
And you agreed.
I think we did talk about that. I think it was off camera, and I think I did.
But there it is. Now it's on.
Well, I know I agreed. Now it's on. The red button is flashing in my left corner here.
Yep.
So it's official. Canadiens Lightning is the prediction from the Nisto Bros. It's unanimous.
And we'll see. We'll see how that turns out.
The series as they stand right now. The Lightning are up 2-1, and game 3 for the Knights and Canadiens is tonight, and that is tied at 1. So still very possible.
Still pretty up in the air.
Still very early.
Yeah.
Go Bolts. I said it. Can't see those Islanders winning. Can't have it. You can't have it. And I'm a Floridian. So, yeah, Florida.
Tampa Bay. All right.
Yeah. You say Tampa Bay?
I
like
did,
Tom Brady? That's a big thing down here.
He's on the Madden 22 cover.
Oh, did they spoil that already? I didn't know that.
And Patrick Mahomes dual cover.
Didn't they do that? Who was it? It was Fitzgerald
Larry
and
Fitzgerald and
Palomalu,
Troy
right?
Polamalu. Yeah.
What was that, like 2009? No,
Madden
it was
10.
10. I would see. I was gonna jump over 10 and say 11. Was that the last time I did a dual cover?
I believe so.
I think so. I'm curious to see who's on NHL 22.
Mm.
EA, if you're listening to this too, oh man, this is gonna be hard not to swear, but make your freaking games better. Okay.
Yeah.
NHL and FIFA need work.
Well, that's what
Madden too. Madden's an EA game too. I'm sorry, I'm yelling now, and I cut you off a number of times. But make your games better.
That's what I was just gonna say. I saw like people talking about like, oh, I don't care who's on the Madden cover. Make the game better.
You're honestly right. They could have a big, ugly NFL logo on there with no player at all. I don't care.
The game is good.
The game needs to be better. I should not be playing on all Madden and smoking teams like 48-0 because anytime I use the truck stick, the guy fumbles it. Be better. You know what? The EA headquarters is down here, and I think it's in Orlando. I'm going to go there, and I need to speak to somebody.
Invasion.
I'm going to speak to somebody and say, hey, be better. Make your games better. You're charging me $9,000 to pre-order this and have the deluxe John Madden, Terrell Owens version, NHL Wayne Gretzky, Gordie Howe version, and all the other ones.
Yes. All right. Well, that's all we got for this week's episode.
Yeah. Sorry. That's my EA rant.
Yes. Anything else?
No. I don't think so. Next week. Just tune in next week. I'll be recording this to Eats shortly, even though it'll already be posted. So why do I even have to say it?
Check it out. All right. Peace, love, sip.
Make your EA games better and eat
and listen
to our movies.
Yes, do that. Bye.